Retired President Kibaki's close friends and technocrats who worked in his administration have eulogized him as a firm, fair, listening but assertive leader.
Former State House Comptroller Matere Keriri, who was also Kibaki's student at Makerere University, and former Permanent Secretary in Trade and Transport Dockets Dr. Cyrus Njiru, shared some of their memories with the late president.
This has come to me as very sad news. And continued saying that we are now orphans, that the family and myself. I can't describe it because it's so true that he is such a friend. When he is a friend, he is a friend. He has never got any taint of selfish people. I mean, being selfish. Never. Friendly, kind. And if he likes you even more. But don't expect Kibaki to give you money for anything except to buy you and drink or lunch or something like that, like a friend. In his politics, Kibaki never believed in money at all. I was one of his best friends, and I was a politician and so on. If I tell you he has never given me 5 shillings to go on my campaign, I would rather look for money, go to people look for money to finance his campaign, but he doesn't. He never considered anybody as his enemy. Even if you are his most critical opponent, even if you are a fellow who described him as Kigoya and something like that, you know, he wouldn't think you are his enemy. After all, one leader who called Kigoya was his best supporter, the late Honorable Kenneth Matiba. And they worked together very closely. They were the best of friends. If I know anybody who supported Kibaki sincerely so, was Kenneth Matiba. Kibaki's display of his behavior was the same in the Treasury, in State House, as it was out there. A free man, a man who takes things but seriously. A man who, as I said, he worked by consensus, a man who loved advice. A man who will seek advice and receive it happily, and who will never minimize the usefulness of any advice that he got. He appreciated every advice he got. He would then receive that advice, receive them, and so on, and do the right thing.
And right from the beginning, he was to me a father figure. Number 2, a boss. Number 3, somebody who guided me. He welcomed me into the very high echelons of public service, and his briefing was usually very short. So he would call me, together with other senior officials, and he would make it clear what you'd like us to do. And I don't think that we shall have another boss like that. I can tell you that any time when an issue went right up to the president, he defended the professionals. He defended the technocrats. And that's why some of the things that we were able to do, we did it with his support. So unlocking problems, that's what he was very good at. And you know, there are some problems that require unlocking at the highest level. That's the kind of person he was. and always calmly, never shouting, listening to you, no matter who you are. So for me, I feel a big, big loss.